everybody, welcome to event 16 of the Impact Club of Cape May County. We have 3 great charities today sharing their stories, hopefully get the big check. As of all the other events, the 2 charities who don't get the big check obviously will get $1,000 each. This is our October event. Next one will be in January. Hopefully we can get together by then. So far we've raised a little bit over $188,000. We're on our way to getting to $200,000. Hopefully we can hit that this event. If not, we'll definitely hit it the next event. As long as we keep our membership going and everybody keeps contributing, we're making a big impact on our community. The first charity presenting tonight is going to be Caring for Kids. Enjoy.
Caring for Kids has been in operation since 2001 to answer Cape May County's need for child abuse prevention. Cape May County is 21 out of 21 counties for child mental health and wellness, which is the worst in the state. 19 out of 21 counties for child abuse and neglect, 5th highest out-of-home placement for children, and our county ranking went from 15 and dropped to 17 in 2019. It is abundantly clear that Cape May County still needs a lot of assistance in mental health and well-being, and Caring for Kids is a year-round organization to help.
I would like to take this time to thank the Impact Club for giving Caring for Kids the opportunity to share our program. My name is Debbie Brash, and I am the Executive Director for Caring for Kids. When you believe in an organization and what it stands for, you look forward to being part of engaging the community and empowering parents. Since 2001, Caring for Kids has worked to improve the conditions for children and families within our community.
Hi, my name is Nancy Martinez. I have been a parent educator with Caring for Kids for the past 4 years. Caring for Kids is great at utilizing our referrals through Food Pantry, Pamper Bank, the different family group connections we hold monthly. Our biggest group connection is our Breakfast with Santa, but unfortunately because of COVID, we're not going to hold that this year. But we are still hopes of holding our toy drive so we can assist the families with bringing toys to the kids for Christmas. There's a high need for our services, especially with the Spanish moms in the Latino community. With the translations, there's not a lot of translators out there that will go into the home, or as of right now, through video or phone visits with our Latino moms to help refer them to different agencies, depending on where their need is, or just to help them give a call to the doctors to make appointments and so on. I definitely do know, Phil, because of Caring for Kids, we're able to bring, again, like you said, these references to the parents, whereas if they're at home and they're not in a program like this, they don't know where to look. They don't know who to ask for. They don't know where to go. With us, we're able to say, okay, what's going on? Let's talk about what's going on. And we're able to give them, oh, well, you need food. We have a food bank.
Hi, I'm Claire Nagel. I'm 89 years old and have led a very privileged life. So why do I want to devote time and energy to Caring for Kids? Because the need is great, and Caring for Kids provides me with an opportunity to give back, to serve my community. Our families have enormous challenges at the best of times. The pandemic has increased those challenges exponentially. Some have lost their jobs, so resources are even smaller than usual. If they are still employed, they're faced with having to provide child care while the schools are closed or on reduced schedules, as well as helping their kids to adjust to online learning. Our parent educators make sure our families have sufficient food for their families. They also teach parents the skills they need to provide a safe and loving environment. Our community activities introduce parents to others who are in similar circumstances. Parents find they are not alone, and they learn from one another. In addition, a visit with a parent educator provides a listening ear, a safe person with whom to share experiences, hopes, and fears. We also make sure both parents and kids get the medical attention they need to regular medical and dental appointments.
My name is Janelle and I work for Caring for Kids. I was first an intern because I really wanted to figure out how to help the county. And I knew this was the perfect agency to help not only just with the county but families and children. With different challenges, Caring for Kids is a perfect agency where we go to the homes. We are like a life vest. And with a life vest, we support and when someone is drowning, when someone is dealing with issues.
Great job, Caring for Kids. This is the first I've heard about your organization, so very glad to hear about what you guys do and the impact you make in our community. Our next charity is Dennis Township Secret Santa. Enjoy.
Hello, members of the Impact Club of Cape May County. My name is Dottie Huppridge. I run the Dennis Township Secret Santa program. Our program provides the magic of Christmas to children who might not otherwise experience it. We are a nonprofit organization. We receive no funding. We receive no grants. Everything that we get is completely from donations, and all of our people that work for us are volunteers. Nobody gets paid to do anything. Our donations that are received all go into providing for the families. I've been running this program for about 12 years now. It is the most humbling experience to be able to give these families a little peace of mind that their children will be taken care of during the holidays. Our program allows families to pay the important bills while we make sure that there is something under the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. We have been able to help so many families, and so many of them in return have paid it forward when they were able to for some other family in need. When the families call us, we gather as much information as we can. Size of clothing they wear, if they need shoes, pajamas, and most importantly, we get their Christmas list, the list of things they have asked Santa to bring them. First, we go through all of our donations and see if we have any of these things. Then we proceed to purchase the child's clothing and coats. Toys that we don't already have, we purchase at this time. Our families also receive a complete Christmas dinner. The week before Christmas, our volunteers get together. We have a great time. We wrap all the gifts. Then Santa and his elves on Christmas Eve morning will deliver to all these children. We have families that just might need a little help. Some that are in desperate need for help, and we do everything we can for them that we can. I remember one year we had this mom, she called us. She was begging for help. She told us that her husband had stage 4 cancer. She begged us just to get one gift for each child, and if there was any way at all, we could give them a Christmas dinner. On delivery day, Santa gave these children each one gift to unwrap. We then proceeded to fill under the Christmas tree. As we were leaving that day, one of their children, a 7-year-old little boy, hugged me, and he whispered in my ear, "Thank you for making my daddy's last Christmas so special." That was the day I realized why we do this, to bring a little joy, to make a wish come true, to bring happiness, even if it's only for a short time, to families that just need our help, to help restore someone's faith in humanity. So please, find it in your hearts to help us, to give them happiness, especially in these hard times that we seem to be having. Let the child in you vote for us. Remember your Christmases of your youth. Help us give that feeling to some other family in need. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dottie. Great job. glad someone's taking care of everyone around Christmas time with the meals and toys and playing Santa Claus for the little ones who don't have it that easy. Our next organization is Middle Township Police Youth Summer Camp.
Hello, Impact Club. My name is Sergeant Mark Higginbottom of the Middle Township Police Department. In 2015, I went to Chief Christopher Lusner with an idea about starting the first ever Middle Township Police Department sponsored youth summer camp. I finally was successful in convincing him to allow myself and my squad to start summer camp in Cape May County, which would provide a free week-long summer camp to middle school age kids. The community stakeholders in our community that consist of the school district, nonprofit agencies like Cape Assist, Cape Regional Wellness Alliance took focus on the most at-risk kids in our community. And that age group we felt were 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. In doing so, this week-long camp would structure the dates around the last week of July, the first week in August. That way that our youth summer camp graduation could happen on National Night Out, which would bring the police department and our community together as one. A careful selection process started of selecting the students with the input of our school district, our teachers, and our police officers. In the first year, we had 67 applicants and we took 50 students, 48 attended the camp. The following year, we had over 120 applicants and had to grow the camp to 60 kids. The third year, which would have been 2018, we had over 140 applicants and grew the camp again to 75 kids. All this time, keeping the camp free, providing them breakfast and lunch every day. The grant would ensure that we would be able to provide the camp to grow in number of students, potentially running 2 separate camps of 50 to 75 kids in 2 separate weeks. It also allows us to do more activities such as field trips that would be a little bit more expensive. In doing so, when we brought Cape Assist in to assist with our camp, they brought a life lesson, skill lesson offered each and every day at the camp. What I mean by that is they come in and they teach our kids at the camp in a range of different things like good decision making, how to think through your problems, how to overcome your fears, how to work together as a team, your communication, your thoughts and your feelings. By the end of the camp, not only were the kids shedding tears because camp was over, they were answering questions about viewing the police as positive role models in their community and feeling very comfortable with approaching any Middle Township Police Department officer. The camp also offered a safe atmosphere for these kids. It got them to do some things that they would never experience right here in their backyard in Cape May County. I'd like to share 2 stories with you for 2 different kids. This one kid's name was Nick, and when he came to our camp, he was a 6th grader. His mom was very reluctant to allow him to come to camp because Nick had some social anxieties and just fears just to be in large groups around people he didn't know, to the point where he was medicated. By the end of the 2nd year, he attended our camp. The 1st year and 2nd year, Nick was now in 8th grade, and his mom was so proud to announce that Nick's fear of heights, riding rides, and just speaking in public was going to the point where she had to remove them from some of the medications, and she contributed that solely to our camp. Nick is a straight A student in Middle Township, freshman in high school. A next story I'd like to share about one of our kids is, so this kid would ride his bike from the Whitesboro area of Middle Township to the police academy. Well, after day 2, we were notified of this happening, and we would go down and pick the kid up on it from his house and drive him there. We asked him why he never told us he was riding his bike, and he was in fear that he wouldn't be allowed in the camp. After telling him that that wasn't even an option and that we would pick him up every day, he was so happy to just be a part of a team like that, that he went home and brought his parents in to meet us and his older brothers and just introduced his whole family, and just was said that the camp was the best thing that had happened to him. He had learned so many life lessons and was going to continue on with that, and actually wanted to be a police officer. In closing, as a police officer, We dedicate our lives, a portion of our lives, to protect and serve our community, but we also dedicate a portion of our lives to have engagement with our community. With that being said, I can't express how much more special I feel about this camp and informing the Middle Township Police Department Youth Summer Camp in 2017. The surrounding jurisdictions have formed their own camps, and we are proud of that. So thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this. Thank you for having an opportunity to be a recipient of any donations. I appreciate it, and thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Great job. I'm glad you guys have a summer camp to build a community between the police department and our local community. It's great things you guys are doing. Again, thank you everyone for contributing. There will be a link to a ballot in the email this video is in. You will have 24 hours to cast your vote. I appreciate everyone still contributing, and hopefully we can hit $200,000 this event. If not, like I said before, we'll definitely hit it next event. And I want to thank everyone who's helped us get to that point. Thank you. Go vote.